MPs are set to debate an e-petition later on today to ban the import of young puppies for sale in the UK. It comes as Lucy's Law came into force last year, banning third-party sales in England. Joining us now is the dog father, TV vet Mark Abraham, the founder of PuppyImports, as well as Lucy's Law campaign. Hello to you.
Good morning. Welcome back, Kay.
Thank you. Exploitative imports. Tell us more.
Exploitative imports means puppies often born on sort of low welfare commercial establishments abroad. So Eastern Europe, Northern Ireland, they're being imported legally, and they have and there's issues with that. So there's the separation from their mothers. We've got disease risks, rabies, brucellosis, ticks, tick-borne diseases, and of course the trauma of the journeys. So this can produce a sort of ticking time bomb of disease, behavioural, medical and surgical, not to mention the effect of the breeding mums themselves. So it's another route to market where there's no accountability of the breeder, and it's giving all sorts of problems, not just animal welfare, but to public health as well.
And what do you want MPs to do?
Well, at the moment, the system's failing because the minimum age is 15 weeks, and that doesn't mean that rabies protection is adequate. Documents and passports and microchips are often forged. There's often sick pups and dying pups being imported. So the government there's only one solution really. The government needs to raise that minimum age to 6 months. And why that's so important is that's when the adult permanent teeth are through, and it's the only thing that is impossible to forge. So the teeth, the adult teeth, the permanent dentition is easy to accurately age. That means the rabies, 2 rabies jabs can be given, so adequate protection that exceeds the maximum incubation period for the virus, and it means the pups are more robust to travel those distances, making them more successful as pets. So it's a really easy move for the government to make. It's actually promised in the new government's action plan for animal welfare, which I advise every animal-loving viewer to download from the government website. And it's one of 3 petitions being debated today. It's the banning of the dogs with cropped ears, shark fins. So the government is taking advantage of their Brexit position and actually controlling their borders and starting to prioritise animal welfare. So I advise everyone to please contact your MP, get them to come to the debate at 4:30 in Westminster Hall today. Use the hashtag ban puppy imports. And I also want to just stress this doesn't affect rescue pups coming in, or pups responsibly brought from overseas and then brought back. Okay. So it's really a tightening up of animal welfare, making sure that all pups are seen with their mum, so accountability, or of course go to a rescue shelter instead.
Okay, Mark, I'm just looking behind you. Is that a card from number 10?
It's my Christmas card from
Dylan.
So
does that mean that you've got support from Boris Johnson?
Boris and Carrie have always been supportive of anything to do with animal welfare, and so have DEFRA, so have all cross-party MPs, so have celebrities, the public. I mean, this is one of the most quickest e-petitions of all time, animal welfare-wise. It was 100,000 in 6 weeks. So there's just support from everywhere. So there's really no reason why this shouldn't go through. And we believe that DEFRA are presenting a bill to government tomorrow, which could actually have the 6-month rule in. So pause and fingers crossed we get a result here, and we can actually prioritise dog welfare, cat welfare, animal welfare, and move on as a more civilised society that looks after our little 4-legged friends.
Okay, sadly we are out of time. I know who Lucy was, of course, but if people want to know more about Lucy, they can find it. They just Google Lucy's Law and they'll find out about that young lady and what happened to her. It's great to talk to you, Mark. Thanks a lot. Good luck today.
You too. Thanks, Kate.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. It's